be to produce nuclear weapons. So I think that that's just factually wrong. Let's go to the telephone lines, take another call. Yes, caller? Hello?
Hello there.
Yes, sir.
George.
Yes, where are you?
I'm calling from Canada.
Welcome from Canada. Go ahead.
That's what they call Saudi. Saudi tells Iran to stop uranium, but if he doesn't stop the uranium, he kills the Houthis.
I don't really understand. Explain.
Yeah, they say, you know, Iran makes uranium, and Saudi has the war on Houthis.
Oh, I see, yes.
Saudi said, if you don't stop the uranium, I kill the Houthis.
Well, I don't know if the connection is quite as blunt as that, but both these things are happening at the same time. That's absolutely sure. The Saudi government, for some reason, has entered the war in Yemen. The American government, we now know, has entered the war in Yemen. People in Yemen are being bombed by their own government, being killed by their own government, which is bringing foreign countries in to kill them too. You'd think that would be a big scandal. It would be if it was happening anywhere else in the world and happening to anyone else in the world other than Muslims. Let's take another call. Hello, caller.
Hi, George Galloway.
Yes, where are you?
It's Qazi from Afghanistan.
You're very welcome indeed from Afghanistan. Go on.
You are the great. You are the hero.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. George, look. This of Afghanistan is occupied or not. This 30,000 more military. Did Obama will achieve their goal? Or they are but more bloodshed? What is corruption administration? Nonsense. Afghanistan are going to do bloodshed and nonsense operation. I think what you're going to do? Much more killing? Oh, I hope to listen to your good judgment. Oh, good comment. You always do. Nice. Long live, Mr. George.
Thank you, sir. There's going to be 150,000 foreign soldiers in Afghanistan, and that's just 150,000 targets for the people who are fighting the foreign occupation of the country. The number of our young men and the young men of other countries who are sent there, who will come back in boxes or in wheelchairs, will incrementally grow. Large numbers of Afghans will be killed. There will be much destruction and hunger and misery, and nothing will be achieved. And we'll have to negotiate a settlement to the conflict eventually, so why not negotiate a settlement to the conflict now? That's what I'm calling for, and I believe that a settlement is possible. Breaking news, rescuers are searching for 80 people after a ship sank off the coast of Lebanon. Watch out for the next news bulletin on Press TV to get more on that. Let's take another telephone call, I think. Yes, caller, hello?
Hi, George.
Yes, caller, go ahead.
Yeah, George, I wanted to tell you why they don't like Press TV is because Press TV tells the world the truth, the underlying truth about the affairs of unjust happening in this world.
You're right.
As you know.
You're right. Fair and balanced and a voice for the voiceless.
Exactly.
That's what we said we were. People complained to the Advertising Standards Authority, and they upheld our claim also. Thanks very much for that. Let's go back to the comment wall, take our first SMS of the evening. This one is from where? Hi, George. I don't know what to make of Obama's policy towards the Arab-Israeli conflict. Has he delivered change as he promised? That's from Qatar, from Steve in Qatar. He has not. And his words were wonderful prose, indeed approaching the status of poetry when he spoke in Cairo. But the actions haven't matched the words. And that's what we are so concerned about, because if he continues like this, Steve, it's going to be a one-term presidency. It's going to end in disaster. The conflicts he's pursuing are doomed. He's going down the George Bush, Tony Blair route, and it's a very, very bad turn of events. Let's stay on the comment wall, take an email this time. This one is from where? London, Arif. Long live Press TV. Great news, George. I knew Press TV would succeed. Where are all the complaints now? I've been fighting with people about Press TV for the whole year about Gaza and the Iranian elections. Finally, Britain's Ofcom said Press TV was impartial, fair and balanced in both instances. So much for their claims of government mouthpiece. Well, they did make some small quibbles about our coverage, but they found that we had not breached the code, as these complainants had said. And we've been given a clean bill of health in our coverage of the Iranian election, subject to one or two pieces of advice that they have offered us. And I think that's a big answer for all those that got up these hysterical campaigns against us. There's hundreds of channels in Britain. Why can't they allow one channel to tell the truth as we see it? Why can't they allow just one channel that more and more and more people in Britain and around the world are turning on to because they're fed up of the bias that they find on other stations? Let's take a telephone call. Hello, caller.
Hello, George.
Yes, where are you?
I am from Bradford.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
My name is Mubarak, and I am speaking from Bradford.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
George, you are doing a very, very good job. Great job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I don't think anyone have a courage to do the same other than you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
It's great. I would like to say a couple of things about killing Muslims, destroying Muslim countries, and killing innocent and defenseless people in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq. Where would they take their weapons they are making in abundance? Obviously, they need someone to kill. Therefore, they are making excuses of terrorism which they invented themselves. There is no terrorist in Pakistan or in Iraq. There was no mass destruction weapons there. And they killed millions of people, Iraqi and British and American put together. And yet they are rewarding Tony Blair for it, day after day, instead of punishing him.
Well, I'll tell you what, my friend, I don't think he's looking very comfortable right now. Mr. Blair looks like a haunted man to me. Haunted by what he's done, haunted by the fact that he knows that we are hot on his heels, haunted by the fact that what happened to Zippy Livni last Sunday in the English courts could happen to him in the English courts or in some other people's courts. Look, there was terrorism in Afghanistan. There was. And that terrorism committed many crimes, both in Afghanistan and around the world. But it was not terrorism that was carried out by Afghans. It was terrorism carried out by people sent by Britain and America into Afghanistan in the first place. We have a legitimate right to demand that those terrorists not return and not be allowed to operate from there. That's a legitimate concern of ours. But we can achieve that by negotiation. We'll never achieve it by war. Let's go back to the comment wall. Take an email, this one from Elsier in London. I believe the decision to arrest Livni is a correct one because the UK's legal system allows private individuals to request arrest warrants from local courts under the principle of universal jurisdiction. However, the judicial concept allows domestic courts around the world to try cases of war crimes and crimes against humanity, even if the suspect is not a UK citizen. You're right, Elsier. And isn't it telling that the British government that was forever talking about war crimes and crimes against humanity and the need to not to tolerate them, the need even to go and invade other people's countries because of war crimes that they had committed. And yet, when a court, a legitimate British court, a judge with no axe to grind, issues a warrant for the arrest of an ex-minister of a country that we are in league with, well, the law has to be changed. I think they'll find it difficult to change it